to dig a Sharpie in our face. That's why we got dimples. That's not a natural dimple I got. Yours natural. What? Never mind. Say, my grandma got me my very Happy Meal yesterday. I didn't eat it. I nibbled on it a little bit. That's it. Don't shove it down your throat. You use it to brush your teeth. Why is JJ got his lips opened up like that? Yeah, he done took that braid out. Look at him.
He did it at school?
Yeah. He can't stay out of the air. He got a haircut and don't know how to act. He's on the church toothbrush.
Yes.
He's on your toothbrush.
Why he been wanting my toothbrush for?
Because he heard mine.
Vibrate.
Them things. You better be lucky I ain't know that medium toothbrush was going to be hard the way it is on me. I ain't know we're going to cut on that and brush that boy.
You should know that.
Soft bristle. Mine was medium and it keep making my damn gums bleed so rough. I wish I would have got me a soft tooth.
Yeah, goddamn gingivitis, huh?
I don't. That's the thing.
I said gingivitis.
Gingivitis?
Yeah.
I don't. That's the thing. That's why I was shocked when my gums were bleeding. Then I was like, I gotta think about it. It's a medium brush and it's being rough.
It's a vibrating vibration.
Hey, buddy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Muscles by at the 25. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Hey, no. Come sit down. You probably do.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
Mahomes going to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Open man down the field. It's a tight end center. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well,
and he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes now to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. Philadelphia.
Get up.
A great effort
Get up.
there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
No problem.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Lance. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Lance to throw it. That is incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. When they come into top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Man again.
Now they'll change things up. Motion man is Schwartz. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. A gain of 22. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Lance. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jenkins. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. 2nd and 6. And Lance going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jenkins. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. Lance looking to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Jenkins. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Motion man is Schwartz. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Has a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Lance now to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Achane will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon Achane. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bisons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, That allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Over the middle, that's the tight end Senate. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here...
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Ben Sinnott, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Cheating like hell.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Racing to the end zone. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
He'll find Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Lance. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing now is Lance. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 3rd and 3.
16 yards.
From the gun, it's Lance. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And a real 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Lance flushed out right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf, 45 yards. And the Bisons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Throwing to start the drive. Lance. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Lance. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it with Achane. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On play action, Lance. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll run, Achane. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bisons are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. And the tight end goes in motion left. To throw, it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And again, it's Mahomes. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah,
And
his bum
Xavier
ass nigga shit
Worthy,
like that, bro.
a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 70 yards. And the Bisons have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they can't bring him down. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness, there was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen.
And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bisons are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And he's He's got his man out of the slot, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, he had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to Shipley.
We need a fucking tackle.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll look to throw again. To the right side and caught by Simmons. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Will Shipley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And Lance now to throw. That completes it again to Metcalf. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's Lance to throw it. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Lance again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Devon Achane, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bisons are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And Lance going to throw. Keeps it, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
I had him. My fault, Johnson.
Pressure, and they got to him again. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. Now Lance wants to change him up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Looking to throw is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
In motion, the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To Barkley on the check down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is
That's a whole
loose. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. To throw, it's Lance. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And they'll get him down here at the 23.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's now 3rd and 2.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Lance back to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete.
And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. Here's Lance. He'll dump this off to Achane.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Lance looking to throw.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He'll find Metcalf.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Lance. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Rio, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Come back fourth quarter. Yeah, that nigga, no points. It ain't how you start, it's about how you finish. You feel me? It's not how you start, it's about how you finish. You feel me? It's not how you start, it's about how you finish. You feel me? DK. Trying to hit stick my niggas like my niggas weak or something. I don't know how that works. I don't even need no blitz right now. I don't even know how the fuck they fucking thing. I don't even care if a nigga blitz for like left or right. That nigga ain't gonna say good game. That's crazy. And that's how y'all come back from a 21-point lead, man. Damn. Somebody take his ass with 83, 34. And they said only because your team is just speedy and with me having no receiving. That sounds like an excuse. He don't have speed.